Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday.
That it is. I'm still trying to get there.
This is P over there.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Been trying to harmonize with my baby. Getting better.
What she used to call it?
Harmonating. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we are an Arty-friendly bunch of folks, and it's how I know that you were here. You say hello over there in that chat, and then I can see you on a list and say hello back. If you want to hang out in the background, that's totally fine. We approve this behavior. We really, really do. If you would, leave us a comment down below, or, at the very least, give us those thumbsy upsies if you're watching and replay, all that business that we, ask you to do. If you're new over here, welcome. Very much appreciate that. Subscribe. We do this 4 times a week. You get notified if you, hit that little subscribe thing, and then you do the drop down, and then there's some bells and things. Ooh, it was like something furry that just came out of my finger.
Flying furries.
Flying furries, y'all. I had it in my pocket. I'm rolling around here with some furries in my pocket. All right, let's say hello to everybody. I'm going to scoot this back. I swear, they have done this one update with this camera. And it feels like it's just the zoom is tighter than it used to. Anyway, y'all know. I will say the lighting is on point today. I love 3 o'clock lighting at this time of year.
I know, it really is lovely.
Can't recreate this, y'all.
Trying to kind of clean up the large blobs of crap here.
Acme's here. Hey, Acme, I sent you an email. Oppo May, that's April. Becky's here. Bobby, Cheryl, Christy, Cookie, Wookie, that is Mo. Eddie's here. Elizabeth, Ellen, Estella, Gray Like Gray. Order Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Ingrid's here. Jenny, Joanne, Lizette, Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. I watched your videos. I'm very excited that you are doing your journey there on the YouTubes. Good for you. Proud of you, girl. Mixed Media Mess. That's Lori. Organized Mom. That's Stephanie. Patricia's here. And Patricia. We got a lot of Patricias. Paula is here. Yay. Hope everything's okay. She had lightning and it blew out something in the building and...
Oh my.
Yeah, that's why she wasn't here the other day.
Like a direct strike?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I know. Scary. Seriously, lightning is one of my things that I'm like, that can happen. Yeah. More so than a shark attack. I'm just saying.
Well, since you're on land more often than you're in the sea, you've got a better chance of being struck by lightning. This is true.
Statistically
speaking.
Star Traveler, that's Linda. SWL, that is Sherry. And the Shelly Studio, that is Margot, and Christina popped in there. And Ari Sky, that is Sonia, also known as the Arty Fairy Godmother. That's her title.
It is. And thank you. I received my, I have it back over yonder here.
Also, we have some questions regarding one of the items, the little sticky plate things. We don't really know what to do with them. I'm very fascinated with it. I just don't. And then I keep meaning to Google it and I forget.
Do you have yours with you over there?
I do.
I was going to say, if we show them, she'll probably, the sticky little thing.
That's the little thing. And then it's sticky on it. I mean, I have ideas about it. I just want to know. She says, y'all bring heart. Y'all bring my heart joy. Oh, well, you bring us lots of joy too.
Oh man,
I very much enjoy it. We talk behind the scenes. I just want y'all to know that you talk to Sonia, and I love her as a person, not only just as
because she hooks us up with really awesome stuff that we would not have if she did not do so.
And I would love to hang out with Sonia. We need to go to California. That's all I gotta say. We got lots of folks in California. We could we could live there for a month, I think.
Yeah, mopping around doing a fetch and Gretchen scene.
Yeah, well, I'm really more about we need to have an RV, art V.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, if we get big enough, maybe we could talk to one of these RV companies and they could like sponsor us and like we could deck it out like with all of our stuff. We might need two. one for the art, one for us to live in.
Yeah, I really don't.
She'll live in the art one with the art stuff, but all of us don't need to be together dealing with her art stuff.
Probably not.
Nah.
Probably not.
Okay. All right, Patricia, what are we doing today?
Well, you know, we've always talked about this, and it's like I can plan what we're going to do to a certain extent, but we all know that my attention span.
Brad says he's not driving, so
we need to hire a driver.
Oh, you use it whenever you're watercoloring, embossing, or stenciling. Oh, and then it just wipes off. Oh, so it grabs the stuff. The sticky thing. I'm gonna try that out this coming Monday. Oh, and I've got things for y'all. This whole fish thing.
Oh, I
has turned into. I'm so pleased with myself, and I just want y'all to know that like partially that is because of the wonderful comments and things that like y'all are just as pleased as I am, which then says okay, this is as cool as I thought it was.
I loved every minute of it because the minute I saw that packaging, that is what I envisioned.
It's very.
I did not. It was not me. It was all on Mariah.
Oh, by the way, we were at the grocery store the other day, and they had a small display, and so they had the sardines.
The same company?
They had the 3 different things. It's kind of pricey stuff.
It's very pricey. Van told me that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what. I ate the can of tuna.
I was wondering if
that I opened.
It was fabulous.
It was absolutely fabulous.
See, this is the Kraft cheese situation where you may not be able to go back.
Okay, it was lovely, light, pink, flaked tuna. It didn't have that film of white goo that, you know, when you open up the others, you have to kind of, well, I do.
Yeah.
Spoon it off and scrape it off and whatnot. But it was just the right amount of spices, too. It was not, you could just detect them and just added a nice little... And I drained the oil off, and I kept the oil because I'm going to make a salad dressing.
Can you do that, like, you know, today? Otherwise, I'm tossing it because it's been out there now 24 hours. And that kind of ooks me out, too, by the way. Just saying.
It's just oil with spices in it, Mariah.
I understand. I'm going to go topside.
Don't be throwing my oil away. Anyway, it was absolutely delightful. I got the oil off. And then squeezed a lemon over the top, and I just ate it just like it came out of the can with a cracker.
Oh, on a cracker. Very nice.
And you know, they're smaller cans.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah. Okie dokie, what are we doing today? Well, we started this. Left this on the plate last time, remember?
This might be the next highlight. Stay tuned.
Okay. So, some lovely stuff. We're going to try to capture it all. And I did want to bring this one back to you because I don't think
this is geotiling that it has been altered on its edges.
Yes. And I wanted to bring this back and talk about it because, you know, when the air conditioning comes on, it blows this stuff off on the floor. I noticed that.
When I came to grab some stuff, I was like, the books are here for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they started, like, woofing everywhere. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Jen.
All right, so...
Oh, Jen says that the goo is cooked fat. It's actually good for you.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you've been throwing away the good stuff.
Okay,
she's just ooked out by
it. It just looks
If you know, you know.
Ookie. Okay, so
Eat the goo.
These are not new. You've seen them all. But when I picked this up off the floor...
I don't believe that, Rhonda.
What did she say?
She says Kraft Real Mayo is the branded name of Hellman's Mayo. It's not even the same color. No, don't believe that.
All right, I want you to look at this, and I want you to appreciate this.
That's a very spiffy. It was very, we enjoyed it the day that it was pulled.
But I think there might be some people that didn't get to see it or really appreciate its special quality, iridescent quality.
I think did you pull this on Sunday, but you created it on Thursday?
I pulled it on Sunday, but I created it on Thursday. That's actually right. That's
timeline, y'all.
Timeline. But all of these little edges and whatnot here, because I'm going to show you what I did in the book, and with, don't ever discount your edges, because sometimes that's exactly what you need. Okay. Now, okay. I just wanted to bring this back and show it because I was dealing with
She really liked it
this morning, and I was like, I'm not sure that I really gave you the proper time to appreciate that. And this is my last roll.
Okay. Duly noted.
Did I tell you that she threw away my lemon bag?
I did.
And then had
and
the
she feels like,
audacity
and she feels
to
like,
say, "Oh, you can get it out of the trash." Well, sure, you can get it out of the trash, but it's not very much fun after people have dumped other stuff on top of it.
coffee grounds mainly.
Coffee grounds.
I feel like she feels like she has this vision of me like throwing away the thing and like cackling. Like, do you feel that way? Because that's how you tell the story. It is not. It is not.
Really?
No, it was really.
This is where we're going with this.
Well, that's how I feel like you feel. But I don't think. But I'm here to tell you that is not. That is not truthful.
So let me tell you what I did. Because these people are.
I've been keeping
I feel like I'm
your
living.
cans are down there. I've been saving the cans. I've moved the cans around. I helped
Did you
wash
save
out
that
the
little
can.
one?
I did.
Round one?
I did. So could we
Yeah.
has that earned me back some points?
Maybe.
Okay. Can we talk about this print?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to decide what we're going to pull this with. And
I really, really liked how well the bronzy coppery color looked with the one print. I think that could be an option here. But I also really liked that you did the blue, so maybe do a little blue with it first.
Oh, that
I know I'll have to wait.
Stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit longer, but I think it might be cool.
I don't hate that idea.
These are the Nick Pro paints that we're talking about.
Yeah.
By the way, very interesting. On their website, they do not have the paints, the regular paints. They only have like all of the pouring paints and other paints. But in order to get the regular paints, you got to go over to Amazon. There's Blackout. Don't buy it until like, next month.
Is it all month that we're blacking out?
Sure.
I'm going to need my vitamins before then.
4 days. 16th through the 20th.
What's today? Oh.
Today's the 16th. That's why I said it started today. I know.
I may have to, because I'm already out and I didn't plan that. And you have any probiotics downstairs?
I do.
I might have to use yours.
Okay, I will share.
Okay. Yeah, let's just open the drawer here and interview some of these. Okay, so this is the one that Mariah's talking about, I think.
Yes.
I have to be careful with this drawer because...
Yeah, it's not really meant for that much kind of...
this weight.
This weight, but, if you do it right, you give it a little support as you pull it out. All is right.
So we do have some bronzy options here.
Hi, Cynthia.
Let's do this because it's more meaningful when you look at the lid. The little punch-out circle thing there.
Mm-hmm. That was the one punch we kept, and it fits the top.
I mean...
How about that?
Amazing. Okay, so I really like this kind of reddy brown one.
Oh.
But I really do like this kind of greeny.
Well, that's cool. Cheryl says that the iridescent paints from Nick Pro are available at Walmart online. Although, again, blackout for, a few days.
Yeah. Don't buy it
from
the
big places. Just to let them know, we got choices.
Yeah. Okay, the other thing I like about this stuff is when you water it down, it still has a sheen to it, but it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So you can water it down just with water.
Yeah.
But I mean, like other things for sure too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't a
Dorothea. Hey, Betsy.
All right, so this is the one I decided on, and this is called Iridescent Black. I don't know why. We have another
It's
one.
Black Flash. It's very much the same-ish.
Do we have that on here?
It used to be on there.
Oh, yeah, but
It has been moved.
we moved it.
It's a shorty, so we could put it over elsewhere. The shorties, they got the other area.
Yeah, so we also have that in the color shift, and you can see
Very similar.
similar,
Yeah,
yeah.
same stuff, maybe.
This may have a little bit more yellow to it, but I don't know.
Oh, hi, Carla.
I don't know why my thing's not going back in like it did. Oh, it has to go all the way up there. All right. All right, so that's what we're using here.
See, I'm not going to tell that story, Carla, because I got her to move on from some other things, so. She's not reading.
I can't read it. I mean, I don't know what was said that was, I didn't need to know.
Right.
When you're doing these full plate coverages, you need to make sure that you've got plenty of paint out here.
Yeah.
And I don't have that many layers on here. I think there's just 2. This would be the 3rd.
Yeah. But that stuff was pretty thick from what I remember.
The stuff that was on there?
Yeah,
the white stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've got some extra paint here, and I don't know. We're going to try something just because I can.
This one is geotiling, but P did go around and just, kind of follow the edge. This is a pretty easy one to alter on your own. Like, you just kind of follow the edges.
Yeah.
Some are a little harder and she gets more creative with, but.
Yeah.
That's a lot of paint. Hey, Darcy. Oh,
this is not going to have anything to do really with what's underneath it.
I was going to say, that's an interesting approach there.
But I wanted...
Fragmented glass.
Thought I had plenty of paint, so
yeah,
it was an opportunity to...
Oh.
Do a little something. Something else.
I like the idea of the fragmented glass and the Walter's web together. Or whirly web. Halloween's coming, y'all.
Oh, boy,
Halloween.
did I get
Ooh,
that
yeah,
off
did.
just in time. Look at that. I just about.
Mm-hmm.
I did fold paper. That's all right. We don't. Okay. Paper down. We shall see what happens with this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Huffing because, I got it down here right.
Top and bottom. You got top and bottom
Yeah.
this time. You'll get it next time.
I mean, it's not like you notice once you pull it, but it just kind of gripes me that I haven't.
Yeah, it's a personal challenge.
It's a personal. I'm gonna. This time this is gonna be it. This is gonna work out amazingly here. Okay. Let's give it a gander.
Very nice. Looks pebbly.
Rocky Wally.
Rocky Wally.
All right. And we got this other one that, I missed the edge here. I think this is going to be stunning. I anticipate it to be stunning.
Nice, Carla.
Look at this. I think this is
That's cool.
Another layer. You just, don't give up on your layers. I got to get my board table going here, folks.
Okay.
And it's a two-hander. My other one I could just flip off because it was like, foam. Okay, here we go. Now this edge.
Yeah, that was the one the other day.
was coming along like, oh, Mariah, this is going to be really great. I don't know if you want to do it.
Should I? Okay.
It's kind of one of those, now that I, just put my board up.
That's okay. All right, what do we got here, Patricia?
Well, it's a lovely multi-layered print that I'm wrestling off of this. I think once I get it going, it's going to be simply lovely. But there was some
no stencil use.
Shadow printing here.
Oh, it is the leftover from the shadow print of the other day. So if you saw that, I will definitely put the link in the little area there to the connected video to that highlight, because this would be the leftover of it. Check it out. Whoop, whoop. There we go. That's becoming my thing.
Now, I think that is just this stuff over here that you're kind of going, well, it looks kind of messy and whatever. I'm telling you, this is the stuff you'll probably end up using. Just saying. And one nice thing about this paper that has 25 layers of paint on it, it never ends up on the floor.
Yeah.
It doesn't float. Okay, now what else do we have here? That just about does it. I was going to do something with that, but maybe we'll do that later. Okay. I think we're at a point here where I want to show you this other stuff, and then we can do some. I do have another. Stencil on a plate set up ready.
Yeah, and if you want to scoot your stuff a little bit closer to your brayer off, I would not be mad at you. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's actually more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're readjusting to this new. It's like by the time I kind of get her trained, something else happens and we got to readjust.
All right. So.
Oh, hi, Benny.
Going to show you this, and I don't know if you remember what it looked like.
And hi, Liz.
But what I've added here is I added this, and that's up from a puff.
She's added balance, y'all.
And kind of strengthened, because remember, this was pretty flimsy paper. I mean, it was like,
well, yeah, holding up.
It needed some augmentation.
Mm-hmm.
But this print, this is not a print. This is not my print. Because I don't even know what that stencil is, but I thought it was so wonderful. This almost looks...
Which stencil are you talking about? The
this one underneath there?
I'm pretty sure that's Geopoly. But, like, some interesting things are going on there with it.
I don't know. Oh, it could be. Yeah, I see it down over here. But it just went around the edges of it. Well, it's a very lovely print anyway.
Yeah.
So I just, I used it.
She used it.
And then Mariah did this cool stuff here and made the leaves look like they're kind of sweating.
Well, I did one.
No, you did two.
Did I do two?
Yeah.
How did I do two?
I don't know, but I didn't do it. Okay, so then, okay, this was glued down to, and then
Sweaty
this was glued down.
leaves.
Then I came back, and here's my mixture, and I kept this just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought it was very informative. So, what we have here, let me get my pointer. This, you can see, look at that. That is transparent red iron oxide. This is nickel azo gold, I believe, or quinacridone nickel azo gold. And this right here is nickel azo. So they're different. And then micaceous.
Me.
And I mixed this, and see what happens when you mix them together, because that micaceous has ever so slightly a sparkle to it. Mm-hmm. So even though, and you will see that here, but you really, it's so subtle that it's just really wonderful. And that's how I did that edge there and made it look dimensional.
Sonia says that you can also mix your paint on your mat. You know, that's what that little area over there, the white area is. And then you can just scrape it with the scraper.
Oh.
See, she didn't know that.
I did not know that.
FYI.
There you go. So, then I just use that wash to paint over this and kind of, take away from the white.
It looks really good. Hold it up into the technology one more time because that texture on that looks fabulous. Well done.
Okay. Then, so on the inside of this one, I can't even remember what I had down here. Oh, I know. This was the one that had all of the abstract designs in yellow, blue. Okay, underneath. You can, if you really look at it. But what I did is I just took a piece of, and we're going to do one today. I'm going to show you. A piece of whole leftover, pup stuff.
Pup stuff, y'all.
Pup stuff. And the only problem with this stuff is it does tend to... Oh, look at this one. This is a beautiful one. Okay, this one here happened to be one that had a whole bunch of this stuff.
Yeah. Around the edge of it.
And so I just went ahead and glued it down. Then I went over it with some different washes of other things, like some of that washed
I'm very proud of your
gold.
fussy cutting.
Oh, yeah, and this is the pamphlet from Southern Poverty Law. Do y'all know what those people? I do my, rather than ACLU, which I do like too, and I have donated to, but this is my one that I donate to, I think, every month. Simply because I really like what they do. And I kind of hated it that I cut out some of the...
I think you showed this before, though.
I think I did.
And if you can click the little hoodie-doo or go to the thing and they'll have all the information.
Yes, this code thing. Yeah. I don't ever know how to do that, but they're listing the things that they've done that, fight this horrible stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And have been.
Since 2007 there.
And here, 2023.
Actually, they've been around longer than that.
They've been.
But they,
I used to use you used to have a packet of materials you could use in your classroom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. In a landmark decision, Dennis Hopkins et al. Versus Secretary of State Michael Watson, a federal court sides with the SPLC in determining that Mississippi's lifetime voting ban on anyone convicted of specified crimes is unconstitutional.
There you go. I like what you did with it.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I
think they would approve as well.
I think that they would approve also. So. But then this quote, and I love this because this woman's arm is right there, and so it directs you to the quote. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. Margaret Mead is one of my really early heroes because I took an anthropology class at, I don't know if it was it Greeley? I don't know, but anyway, it's one of my electives and thoroughly enjoyed it. And part of any class that you take, it's totally up to the instructor, the person teaching the class, that makes it really special, because I also took Texas history, and that's what just saddened my heart when Joshy told me that he was taking Texas history online.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't approve of that. I just don't approve of that because
you did express that to him as well.
I did, and and he just looked at me. He didn't say anything disrespectful, but I think he wanted to. Just reading into that.
Yeah.
Then I came back. Okay, so I wrote this out.
I love it. It looks like a rusty sign in the back. Like how it,
I wanted that. I wanted that effect of that. It's This is timeless. This is something that it seems like every 50 years we have to fight this same battle again, and I feel like that it is timeless in that sense.
Yeah.
So made it look aged and old. Came back in with colored pencils and just did a lot of this little work that looks like, it's peeling wallpaper, peeling walls, whatever. But I thought this was a very strong.
If you want, I can come in and add, like, because you had to cut the pamphlet itself was cropped, like,
Yeah, I had to line it up because.
Well, that was smart too. I meant, but there on the end, I could draw in. Remember how I did with my girl on my Valentine box? I could draw it in if you wanted.
Well, I kind of did a little bit on the shoulder over
I know you
here,
did a fantastic job over there.
but here where it's just straight.
But the black and white's harder with pencil.
And I could not do the black.
I can do that with my marker if you want.
I don't know that I want.
She doesn't want it.
That.
She don't want it.
I'm afraid.
Hi, Rosemary.
Screw it all up. And I don't know who this dude is in the middle here, but isn't he interesting? He's looking straight at the camera and smiling. I mean, I feel like that. There's some special significance to him being right there. I don't know. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and then we're actually going to do the back of one here.
Let's do it.
Just to show you that I'm not blowing smoke up your behind. Okay.
She doesn't have some little, helper that comes in at night and does this stuff for her.
Okay, so.
She was thinking about that. She's like, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I could give him direction.
Yeah. I'd have to leave him a list, and that'd take as long as if I just did it myself. Okay, so, I've been struggling with these little things.
My washi.
My mawashis.
Hi, Nancy.
How to better, work them. So I just made up I made some extras while I was watching Murder Mysteries. And the thing I discovered is, by the time I get through cutting this off for the vertical cross piece, there's not enough left to really do anything with it anyway. So I thought, well, all right, so here's part of the problem. Because when you put it in the book, and I'm just telling you this because I think it's instructive, and I think it will help you not be so frustrated. Oh, isn't this a love? I need to keep that out. That is a good one. And see, I just pulled that randomly out of the paws. A good pup. Okay, so. Oh, I have to show you this too. How about that? Oh, and this.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, I have more. Okay, so Mariah's called Beth the last time. She says, I think you really need to do a little bit more with your heart there.
And you've done more.
I did do more.
Then you did some more.
Then, by the time I did that, I'd obliterated my writing. You could read it. So I had to come back in. But I think this is really cool looking writing. I made it kind of...
I like it.
Chunky on the end things there.
Yeah.
But it did add a lot more color to it than was previously there. And,
boop.
Boop.
There's it.
And then yes, Kitty, we know. And then I upped the cadmium red.
Yes.
That was over here because I thought, that doesn't look quite right. Then on this side, what I did, because this was just bright blue, remember? It was like this Leonard Cohen, his name was bright blue. I wanted to kind of bring that in, and then I thought, that's really not working.
That's what the mawashi is, Lizette. She says every time I see those little deals, I see giant sumo bottoms. That's why we call it the mawashi. That's actually what it's called.
Yeah. Or, Yeah. Yeah.
We had other funny things, too.
Okay, so what I did here is I increased the, because I'd gone over this with, and whenever you do that over shiny paint, metallic paint, you use your clear texture gesso. It's going to dull it all out and it's not going to be shiny anymore. So I came back in and shined up my crack. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
And you kind of, what is it? The kintsugi.
Yes. Kintsugi. Kintsugi. It's right here.
Kintsugi.
Yeah.
I was trying to put an agi on it.
Yeah. And I think it worked out quite nicely. I went over Leonard Cohen with a marker, a metallic marker, and you can just see a little blue showing through. But I think that works out very nicely.
Isn't this the one that got like a couple different layers too because it went through?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. She's learned a lot about lettering.
I can't tell you. This is all actually over the top of the other writing which didn't show up. And then I came back in with a pink pencil and kind of did a few more little, so that it has a relationship to, you know, this page. Okay, now what did I do on this page? Well, actually, I did quite a bit. This heart over here was bright red, remember?
I like that better.
Well, it was this color.
Yeah.
So all I did was I just took some watered down white paint.
Yeah.
And went over the top of it. This over here is, and I think that this is absolutely stunning. I mean, I think this came out. Look at that.
Look at it.
Layers of absolute yumminess.
Some on purpose and others to fix things.
And the whole thing is does it really matter in the long run?
No.
Which
part of the journey.
Part of the journey. And I love the, you know, the stickers. It just kind of, you know, knocked them back. I love this little hickey thing there. Don't handicap your children by making their lives easy.
I keep telling Izzy that.
Yeah.
I said, honey, I ain't helping you.
Okay. So this side, remember this was all white. And I just went over it with that same icky wash stuff here and water. That's what that is.
The icky wash.
Icky wash. Then, I had this card of Izzy's that kept falling out.
You put a hand on it and then a clip.
A hand and a clip. And I found these little clips that somebody sent us. These little people. And I've got hands somewhere. Izzy took off with them and I don't know where they are. But we'll eventually find them. But this is Izzy's little card that she told me I could have. To Gigi. Love you so much, you silly.
She requested
And
that.
that's August 25th, 2025.
I've got kitties. You want a kitty?
A kitty?
Instead of a girl? I got a dog. I got a llama.
And none of those are.
I got a fish.
Don't want a fish.
Got an elephant. I got 3 dogs. I got a pink kitty.
Well, I just like my little silver girl.
Okay. I don't know what happened to. I don't know if we actually had hands. I don't
We
think
did
you
have
remember
hands.
in that wrap.
We had hands. I've got hands. I used them for earrings.
Maybe you used them all up.
Might have. Okay, well, enough said about that. But look at these. Now, see, I think that these two really have a relationship to each other. They feel good together. Friends. Yes. And then, okay. So I agonized. And you remember what this looked like? Probably not. But you can look back at the last
It's very different.
session. Yes, it had a red frame around it. And I didn't like it because it was chopped right in the middle. And
yeah, and then it had the big green blob of business there.
yeah, and I tried to do a little bit of washy stuff with the watercolors. And yeah, it worked out really well here. But it didn't work out so well. It just kind of looked like, algae had bloomed or something over there in the corner. But this is another pups. And you can see the shiny. See?
Hi, Sherry. Thank you.
But you can see very carefully, I went over it with the...
yeah, hold that up and a little more. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? See, that really shows it with the light because it's harder to appreciate it when it's down low and then you don't. But once it catches the light, you're like, oh.
Yeah. I was very careful not to go over the gold.
Hi, Jessie.
With the mixture there. Now, okay, so, I put this page on and you watched me secure it here and whatnot. And this is the stamp off. Did I already show this? Yeah, I did. I already showed that.
Yeah, I think.
That's the stamp off.
Yeah,
and I think
y'all
this is
been
all.
there.
Yeah, we've seen all that. All right. I don't think I did anything else to the rest of these. All right.
All right, show us the thing. How to do the thing.
Okay, so, well, I showed you how to do this.
Right, but we want to, you're now going to show us the technique of the...
I'm not going to put that on. You can figure that out. Oh, but I did want to say this much. The reason this is really great to have this thing here is because when you get ready to glue this thing down, you don't know where that's going to end up.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
So you can go ahead and do your horizontal band.
Get it in place.
Get it in place. Then you can adjust this and, make that work. I did kind of round it off, and I did use a clothespin to hold it down for a period of time.
Yeah, to glue it. Yeah, to hold the glue.
This glue will glue anything, but you just have to really, and you have to do that. And what I have discovered on the side bands to hold them down is I take my giant tape dispenser that Mariah got for me, plunk it down on top of it, and
it's weighty.
It's weighty. Okay. All right, here we go. So I've got this really, really cute. I don't want to do anything to the front of this because I think it's just absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Just like it is. And this may not be the side that we're actually going to have out to sea, but I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. Okay. So we've got these hootie doos on the inside here. And
this is the one. You're going to technique and all that or whatever?
Yeah. I'm going to put this right on top of this. And I might have to, you know, I want to get those at the top here, but really I'm just I really like the deli paper, the way it tears.
Yeah.
Oh, it does if you
don't talk about it.
Don't
set yourself up for failure.
Get your ruler in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to glue this down here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to leave a little of that red on there.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
She
and I kept these
something.
because I'm thinking that these are going to work in here. I love these two together. I don't know how they're going to work in, but
that's later.
Later. That's for later. Okay. I'm gonna.
Hello, Miriam.
Need to go ahead and glue this down.
Okay. We'll see you later. Get some sleep.
All right. This is my.
Well, you could use your glass mat.
I could, but that would entail, you know, unloading all the stuff I've got piled on top of it because I used it yesterday. All right. Now we're going to have to make sure that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am using. I think I'll use the gloss and just see.
It's a bold move.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No.
Okay. The reason I'm asking and being slightly judgy about it is that if you use a gloss medium, it's going to be more shiny and slicky, which could create issue with gluing down other things.
So,
at this, you know, like, because I know she's going to layer up and she's going to put other paints and things on there. She just realized that too. It was like, oh,
yeah,
that could be counterproductive. Because she would then just have to come back and put something else on top of it to make it a little more grippy or,
well,
you know,
what I really want is Blick, but we don't know where it is, and there's just a tiny little bit left in there, and I don't know if it's enough to...
We haven't found the thing.
We haven't found the container that contains the rest of it, so...
And we have quite a bit of it.
We
We're
do.
sure of it.
Like, you know, I mean, it's not a full half gallon, but...
It might be a half-half.
Yeah.
Some call that a quarter.
Half of half.
Math.
Okay. And I don't even worry about, you know, like, where it's going to go or anything, except, you know, that it's going where...
Nice. Well done.
Okay. So, well, we've got a bit out here that I don't really... Let's see if we can just rip it. It'll be
there you go. Yeah. I
kind
like
of nice if it's not really...
That's what I would have done. I approve this.
Exactly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what's cool is you can see the layer underneath, which, you know, I really love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now what I would do is I would tear the edge off and then, you know, get those dots where you want them, because I see what you're trying to do there, but
Well, I think it's going to be okay. I think I
Okay.
can tear it just like I did the other one.
All right. Vinny says it's looking fabulous. And the dots come from the Pop Dot Lichtenstein.
Lichtenstein. I'm just sure it's Stein because you pronounce the I, not the E. It's not Lichtenstein.
Mm-hmm. Roy.
Dot dude.
Dot dude. Y'all know. If you know, you know. Hi, Stu. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If I've missed you, just give me some extra pinky. Hello, yellow, and pinky. You know, if you want to go pink or yellow, it's fine. But they are helpful. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube-y business that one does if you're new here. Ring those bells. Gotta ring.
Because one of the things that you really want to remember here, yeah, okay.
Hi, Margie.
Get it off of your, wherever you're gluing it down before it becomes part of the piece. Okay.
This is where the glass mat would come in very handy, I'm just saying, because it's easy to peel things up from it. I'm going to get her to use it, Sonia. Sometimes she's a little hard to convince, you know, how you know, to incorporate these new things in her system.
Yeah. It's not that I don't like it or anything. It's just that
you haven't worked it into the flow.
I haven't.
Yeah. I'm gonna help her.
I'm gluing that one little dot over that turquoise spot there.
It needed that.
Needed that.
One little dot right there.
One little dot, not a lot. Just a little dot.
Hi, Shannon.
So the lid on your stuff.
Yes, there are bears in the shop. We have bear heads.
Okay, so now it's probably a good idea to let this dry. And since we do have some time today, and see this strip out here where it didn't cover, I'm not really worried about this because we know for one thing this isn't going to be the last layer anyway.
Right.
And yeah. But I like the transparency of this deli paper as sometimes opposed to the more expensive and harder to get
Carnival. Hey, Carnival gave Eddie a shout out. Well, he tagged him on Instagram, and then did they share your thing from that, or it really, like, just heads up, y'all, like, it is always a good idea to, and we certainly would love it as PM Artist Studio. We love it when you tag us. That @ thing works. Lets people know you're talking about them. If you want them to know, we would like to know. Just saying.
Okay, so we'll just put this aside and let this dry properly before we start.
Yes, they shared his post to their stories. So if you tag them, then they know about it, and then they can share it to their story.
Well, how haven't we done that?
Because I don't post a lot over there on the Instagrams.
Oh.
But our people do. And then they collaborate with us, and then I share it to ours. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good. Now, I could have just whipped that around the corner there and glued that down. And these edges need reinforcing anyway.
Okay, Lizette. I like that.
What?
She says she would love to see a t-shirt with the letters LYLALH.
I don't
Love you like a long haul.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
And if you don't, you don't.
Then you are not a regular at the
you're...
PM Artist Studio. And here's a link. And
yeah, we can get your note up.
Here's a QR code.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is, this is a little bit of an afterthought. But I'm doing this now because I really do want to recut this edge so that it's You know,
Did you tell him about that, Eddie?
all kind of roughly and weird like the other thing, but I don't want this. A little bit there's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah.
Come back and
Work that in.
work that in. But it's doing two things here. It's carrying over the design from the back side. Okay, before I do this, let's just approach this in a little bit more systematically.
Yeah, that's what we're known for.
Give it a whack before you glue it down.
That sounds right.
You know, no,
Them straight
you
edges.
can always wait to whack, but
when to whack and when not
when
to.
not. You know, it's just always puts one in a quandary. Okay, now I've got it glued down to the 50-do here, and we're not worried about that little mismatch there because we're going to take care of that later. Okay, so let's do a little bit of pre-whacking.
Off camera. Even better. Hi, Carla. Glad you're back.
Okay, I'm going to try to get it all. Wrestle it around and get it back on the...
I was a little worried the limbs ended up on the next level, and I was like, oh, okay. That's good. That's fine.
I want to turn all that under because that really is kind of a good thing to do.
Aw. I love you guys.
I don't know that this is going to make a whole lot of difference here.
I like the finished work. I appreciate that you were doing that. It is not terribly entertaining, but that's fine.
It's also very functional in the sense that this is...
Those book pages are super... Yeah.
Where are you going to be, you know, grabbing a hold of when you're pulling it in and out? You're going to be grabbing it on the edges. And those edges are the ones that are going to... But, you know, here's the thing. It's kind of one of those Zen things where, you know, the temples in Thailand my sister went to. I said, oh my goodness, Marty, do they just allow people to walk around and walk over that stuff and everything? She said, yeah, they do. It's pretty strange because she said they just look at it like it's a naturally aging process.
It's just part of what
it's
happens.
part of it. And they don't, and a lot of, unfortunately, there are people who take advantage of that and
are poopy about it.
Steal things from
the temples.
The temple. And, you know, they don't know that their souls will be in hell and damnation when they depart the earth. But,
that seems a bit... That was a little much, but
there's a lot of people out there that don't understand that. Okay, so this doesn't look like much right now, right? I mean, y'all are going, oh, really? Okay. I want you to see it. I want you to really focus on it. I wanted to do it in camera because I wanted you to see what it looks like now, and then when I show it to you later, after I've come back in and augmented it still.
I thought that's what you were going to show us. Is that kind of aging edge business with the paint.
You can't do it when the glue's wet.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. The glue resists the paint and it looks funky and weird.
So you're going to let that dry, then you're going to put a coat of the texture gesso. Is that correct? Is that the next?
No, I probably will put down my next I'm not going to worry about that. My next layer of stuff. And it may or may not be. But it will be, yeah.
Okay.
So, this needs to dry. It's very wet. I can feel it. It's damp. Feel it?
Oh, she needs confirmation. Yeah, it's floppy even. Like,
yeah. It
gotta
needs
stiffen up.
Stiffen up.
For its next procedure.
Yes. Okay. So that is what's happening with that, and I will,
Hi, Kathy.
show you later what's going to happen. And I could have had that already finished and ready to go, and we might even be able to get to it at the end of the stream if it's dry enough. I don't know what the conditions are today.
You got 1 hour and 5 minutes to go.
Okay, well, I really should have started off with that. Well, I kind of did. I mean, early on, right?
Best as we can around here at PM Studio.
Early on.
Welcome to those of you that have command. Do say hello, Chad.
Okay, I am not throwing these little pieces away because those may be instrumental in it when I get through whacking it with the chompers.
Mm-hmm. Might need that.
Might need that. And I closed off my drawer with my bridge table here, so we're just going to have to sally forth as is.
Sally forth.
Sally forth. Okay. So what are we doing here today? Well, we're going to, I remember I kind of alluded to this. This is still on here.
I was going to say that's a stencil.
From last time. Okay. Yes, this is a stencil.
But this was at the very end, and I was like, hey, it's time.
And Mariah was going, okay, come on, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And what I want to do here is I want to get down. This is a good one. I kind of forget about this. I mean, I have used it. That's Liquitex Basics Acrylic Fluid in Iridescent Graphite. Okay? Now, I need to have something ready here. So, just give me a sec.
Okay. We purchased this stuff originally when we were doing the, kind of the resist thing that we were inspired by Izzy's art that she did at the end of last year.
Okay, so here's what I want to do.
Because it's a little bit thick, but still gluey-like.
I'm going to pick this up.
Hello, darling.
Using this paper so that I can then incorporate this paper into... I should be a little more selective about what's there. Okay, here's my thing of pups. Now that might be kind of nice. What I'm looking for here as I go through these, I'm looking for something that is going to be kind of, the edges aren't going to be so frilly and, cutesy with pink and yellow and, all those happy colors. Okay, now that's a possibility. That really is. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. Okay, I think that's it. But you need just the right puff. So that's why I keep these, and they fit perfectly in a shoebox if you fold them in half and quarter them. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Don't be afraid to put a little paint out there.
That's a lot of paint.
Just and we want to get it down past the other good stuff on the edges here, because when we do eventually, pull this off, we want to be able to get that all to pull up at the same time.
I think it has a smell to it. It's kind of a little bit of acetone-ish.
There is something there. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree.
Hey, Devin. If you were wondering which stencil this here is, it is the Franken-Stencil, Franken-Crackle.
Wow, it's really...
Well, it's been down there, and you know, she just yeah, I just heard it pop. When you have, you know, well, and there is paint on the other side of it, but still, if you have a lot of UPO that is still exposed, and that goes down onto the plate, it sticks down. And
I'm really wrestling this off of here.
And she stuck it down the other day, and so, you know.
And left it over here in the window.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of baked on. Franken crackle. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I say Franken crackle. Franken crackle.
Okay, whoa.
And it comes like this. No alterations needed.
No alteration. It's already been altered.
Yeah, that's why that's kind of why it's a Franken one. Good gosh, lady. Hi, Yanka.
Cool looking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. What maybe.
That was rough.
I'm really pushing on it. I want it to, I want all those.
Yeah. All the things.
Well, we shall see. Now, the other thing I could have done here is waited until that dried. But, you know, I always do that. So I wanted to do something, try something a little bit different that's going to provide you with different collage materials just because of the way.
Edibles.
Yes, edibles. Not edibles. We don't eat them.
But you can.
Some of them look quite nice.
She might lick it.
I might lick it. Alrighty. Now, how's that? Is that centered up?
Yep, like a professional.
Whoa. Okay. Now, let's. Okay, I shouldn't have brought that back. I wanted to look through my. This is really a nice.
Ah, it's a stamp off, a brayer off.
These over here. I just love this delicate little stamp here. Isn't that lovely?
We have many botanical stamps, and it also has it's also a flop off.
It's a flop off, and
because there's brambles back there. You've got
brambles, and what is
fennel.
This?
You've got some of the,
and then there's some of the other whatever that one was.
Yeah, I don't know if that's both Darcy and Michelle Sharp's botanicals, but
I might go ahead and do some more to those before I subject this to the gel plate, because I kind of think it has some distinct possibilities for inclusion into this.
Hey, how are you coming along with your
journal.
With your bookmarks for the month?
Oh, sister, I got bookmarks up the wazoo that I could just pull out of anywhere.
Well, I think you should probably do that.
Really? You think
so
I need to send them off? Well, I won't forget.
Okay.
I have thought about it.
This was my passive-aggressive way of...
I found, I've got a box full of bookmarks. Bookmarks and
tags.
Tags are all the same thing. Just different uses. Okay, I think this is kind of interesting because if we take this and we've got down here now, we've got some organic shapes of the spider web, the spider web, but also the very straight, geometric, crisp edges of the fractured glass or whatever. Fragmented glass. Now I think if we go with something like, oh, I don't know. Oh, look, isn't this gorgeous?
That is lovely.
I mean,
And it should really be put with the one print that's over there in case you wanted, because it would all go really nice together.
Yes.
Or you rub something else on it. And
yeah.
Then it just
good point.
Comes party of one. It's like I had some friends, and then she put some murdery red on me or something.
Okay, so here we have
that has friends too.
This has yes.
But that's okay.
Feeling that one. I really like the black and white, but I need to take that. And this one, I'm really just, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, it was starting
It bent back on itself there, but it did after. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Okay, you just come in and fix those little things. But do be aware, this glue.
Oh, good, Ellen.
This glue is not good for pencil work at all. You really need to, if you're going to use that glue, you need to.
Oh, it does kind of look like a cityscape.
I just think it's so cool how it ended up. And I do love this. Remember, there's hands underneath here.
Yeah, it obliterated the hands.
It obliterated the hands. Oh, man, we've got some complementary colors going on here. Woo! Pass that off to Mariah.
I can't deal with that green. Gotta do something.
This is very fresh.
I understand, but that is
it's grass green, spring grass green. What's wrong with you?
I'll ask for that around Easter time.
Yeah. And well, we've got some swampy stuff going on here too, but you can't have that one because I really like that one. I like this too, and this might be a good one. This might be a good one. And we've already decided that this is probably Dunzer's.
Yeah.
And remember, this is actually the piece there that got left on the, for whatever reason. I guess it came off when I was printing this other stuff, and I never even noticed. That happens. It happened with a flower. We lost a flower. Remember the lost flower? Okay, I'm going to keep both of those out.
Yeah, that's a sticky plate.
It really is. All my plates are getting sticky. I don't know if there's some kind of...
I think it has something to do with you leaving them over in the window.
No, it could. Then we've got this lovely little thing here that I just did a few minutes ago. I don't know why I messed that really pretty purple up there.
What was that?
Yeah, with that other stuff.
Heat of the moment.
Yep, that's it. All right. I'm just grabbing some stencils off the thing here. I have not used Ripley Railroad in forever.
And forevers.
Forever.
Hey, and this is one that comes like, does Ripley Railroad come like that? I mean, like, see, sometimes she's got me so messed up, I think, did we put it in the... I'm pretty sure this comes like this.
I don't really know.
For sure. How's it I don't remember that? It's one of ours, like, and it's an old one.
It's, yeah, now this one was drawn in black.
And I say it was one of ours because, yeah, she drew the thing, and then it required multiple revisions.
Yeah, I learned a lot when I did this. Because I think first, it just ended up with these little strips.
Oh, it was horrible. I was like, this thing is floppy and terrible. We need to add some connections. Some things need to be broken apart. She had really long lines of things. And sometimes it's great visually, but for the integrity of the stencil, yes, this is how it comes. It's not the most ideal situation.
No. And I concur.
Yeah, so it had to be reworked.
And the thing about making stencils, any of you who have tried know the struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
It just, you think you understand what's going on there, and then when it comes off the cutter, just not as you envisioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's sort of frustrating, but I was really happy I had Mariah here to help me with the, you know, kind of.
Oh, so sorry.
Because I didn't know what to do to make it not do that.
Right.
But once
well, and it was hard for me too, because this one was really tricky because there are so many different sections. So, you know, putting a break in one area would really kind of ruin how it was, you know, how it was designed and the flow of the other section. So that's what really took a long time, because it was like, all right, well, if you go through and make more breaks, then you're only creating more sections that are exactly the same as the other sections, which doesn't make it as interesting.
No.
So there was lots of work there.
Yes. All right, I'm using this darker gold by Ara.
Good job.
Paint, because for some reason, I just feel like I get more bang for my buck with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that it's even true. I think the paint.
She just likes it.
I like it. It
like
has
it.
a little bit more oomph.
Becky says this is one of her favorite stencils.
We made
Actually,
bags with this once, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. One of the giveaways. Big old giveaways.
All right. So I'm just going to pull that off of there.
I can't remember. Did we do video on? I don't know if we videoed that or not.
I think we tried. And we just didn't have enough hands to do the camera, do the all of the other stuff.
All the things, y'all.
All the things that you need to do, because when you do those shirts, you've got to be able to
really move.
And you've got to get it down, and you got to get it off.
And you got to pull.
And you have to be careful when you pull it, because it's not stiff like paper. It's, you know,
fabric.
It's fabric, and it's wobbly and wibbly.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, let's get this off of here before we have an incident. Thank God we had some.
That looks cool.
It does look cool.
That's a good beginning of a good puff there. So this has 3 different things on it now. Walter's web, it has the fragmented glass, and now ripply railroads.
And we're still not finished. I want to do one more layer.
Yeah? Huh? One more?
It's going to make it. And I re-upped my paint here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So what she means by that this is the Jackson's paint.
I put a little bit in the other day, and then it wasn't quite enough, so I came back and added a little bit more. And I want to make sure this.
What is the color?
Rears out very.
What's the color?
Liquitex.
Oh, that's
Phthalo cyan.
Oh, I thought that was a Jackson's. That's Liquitex.
Well, I do have them both in these same bottles, and this is the blue-green shade soft body acrylic, airbrush medium added.
There you go. And those little bottles are quite wonderful. Highly recommend them.
They really are.
You can get them over on Amazon, but y'all need to wait until the 20th. Shop after the 20th. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. We like to know that you were here and say hello and do all that, you know, helloing. If you want to hang out in the background, that's totally fine. We would love it if you would give those thumbsy upsies, please, and thank you. Feeling real, like, you know, hey, I like this. Some other people might like this. Share it over there, you know, on Facebook or Instagram. I don't know if it counts as much on Instagram because the links and stuff. But anyway, I mean, you can still do it, and we'd very much appreciate it. Add us.
That delicate little lovely thing there.
It's kind of crazy watching the viewer numbers like today. It's like very up and down, very weird. Interesting. I love that. That's lovely. It
hasn't even shown up on my viewer yet.
It'll get there. Well, you're probably lagging too, because, you know, lag builds up.
It does?
It do. Like, if you just hit that live button, it'll get you closer to where we're really at. Hi, just me.
Oh, I don't have my hoodie do thing here.
Yes, so. Pinterest does. We'd love you to, like, share it on Pinterest. Heck yeah.
I used to do Pinterest.
I try to stay away from that place because seriously, I get so distracted over there.
Yeah, I end up with goats.
Carrie's a big Pinterester. You post a lot of things over there on Pinterest. I do every once in a while. I will drop some of the shorts. Not drop shorts, but you know what I mean. Links. Really? Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Cherry got in trouble over on Pinterest for a crochet pin.
Why?
I don't know. Why, Sherry? Tell us more.
Hey, I had something come up on I can't even remember what it was exactly, what it referred to. Just looking to see if that was a dead bug, but it's not. It's a
fluffy
furry edge of the
fluffies.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard that once I said it, Greg. Just dropping out of the sky. That's a pup to keep right there.
No kidding.
It's a pup for Mariah.
It is.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about this?
I don't know about that. I mean...
Well, we'll pull it early.
Yeah, because the thing...
It went gray.
It went dark on us.
Okay.
It could be the start of something. It wasn't the thing that was like, woo!
No, it really, you know, it isn't. But, sometimes I just do that just to get the extra mucky muck off.
Ow.
Oh, look at that background.
That's lovely, yeah.
Where's this dead? I think that's quite nice.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm going to share our highlights over there, our latest highlights on Pinterest.
Oh, okay. Well, there's lots of people that.
All right, Gail.
I don't Pinterest anymore. I'm retiring this because I think it's absolutely wonderful.
I try to just go over there, put my post in, and then not try to stick around too long because it will suck me in.
And this is one of my favorite stencils.
This one has been altered a lot.
I altered it?
Yeah, it does not come this way.
Oh.
This is...
I never know that ahead of time, y'all. I mean,
I believe this is Neurosphering by Darcy. And, yeah, it doesn't come like this at all. So enjoy. Take a picture. Trace it out.
I'll do it in black so that y'all can see it.
Yeah, because this is really hard to kind of get the feel of it.
I just didn't like that stark edge on this, so I just kept...
Well, you've had actually, she's loved this stencil for a long time and has done...
This is, yeah, probably
She's actually a professional at altering it because she has had so many of them, and then she's got this down, and each one's a little different, and that's what's lovely about it, and when you alter yours, you can just, do it anywhere, just any which way you want.
Yeah.
But yours will come with edges.
It is called customizing your stencil.
Customizing.
Customizing.
Altering.
Altering to make it fit your particular needs. Okay, I'm not. I'm.
Oh, I know, Joanne. I know. Question. Why no? Oh, here. Well, I'll have Pete put the thing up here in just a second. We're doing the resistance thing. Black out the system. Business. Boycotts. Amazon, Uber, Pepsi. The Walmarts and things, you know. To the best of your ability, we understand. You know. But every little bit, like Peace thing said earlier.
Got my finger caught in there.
It's good to have a good... We're on it.
Okay, well that didn't go down exactly like I wanted it to.
Yeah.
So much.
That looks so good.
So much in life happens.
Look at that.
What?
It's so good. Okay. A little nerve-wracking. Oh, what? Yes. Indeedy.
Indeed.
There is still a lot of paint over there. Woo! She's going to do some things, y'all. Hold on. Well, we're doing our best, Vinny. I don't know that we're, you know, we're doing our best.
I don't want to mess up my good pups with black paint.
And we're at least, you know, we're trying to get the word out, get other people involved. That way, all together, we're, you know, making things happen in the world, perhaps. That's the goal. Yeah, that is a lot of paint. Just paint on the brayer, paint on the plate, paint on the stencil.
But look at what a wonderful brayer off I've got going over here. I mean, you know, I really do take this brayer offing seriously.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but I'm creating future works here.
And some of the best ones seriously started out as brayer offs. It's just that little bit of, you know, texture run down the center that just like, ah. Or that little bit off to the side. It is crazy. Like, they have amped up the ad business everywhere. And on the YouTubes, it's terrible. They're really trying to push us all over there into the paid feature business.
Yeah, and I'm about there.
Are you? Well, when you do it, can you buy the family plan? Pretty please.
Okay.
Be very much appreciated.
Okay, totally mucked up the back of this, but you know,
it had to be done.
it was necessary. Now I am thinking we might be able to get another one off of this.
There was a lot of paint, y'all, and that was paint to paint, so that is added value to like it going another round or so.
Absolutely. Well, where's my other? Oh, I think I'm gonna go with this lighter one. So when I tell you, don't be afraid to get some paint out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just have some other stuff ready to go to, pick it up. No muss, no fuss.
Oh, that is super lovely.
And we still have some out here.
There's still more. Yes.
There's still more. Oh, okay, let's grab this. But we know that it's drawing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that in your brain that you know that. Okay, so we're bringing in the tried and true transparent red iron oxide. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's going to be quite nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. Good for him, Carla. Tell him that we're proud of him. I know that's hard.
What?
Her hubby's doing his part, man. Doing his part. Love that. Hey, this is awesome.
All right, I've changed my mind. This is just so simply lovely.
Yeah.
That we are going to
just pull it as is.
Pull it as is.
But I will tell you, what would be kind of cool to come back later. You would need to do it on top of this anyway. So pulling it is the right thing. But coming back with some of that iridescent blue with some things on it, it will just
that blue with,
because it'll hit on the black areas of the paint, because that blue will really, like any of the iridescent, so color shifting, iridescent, pearlescent. I'm trying to think of all the different things that they call them. Color shifting, color change, all of those types of paints really do their best on dark surfaces, especially like black. Like you really get to see the color shift of the paint.
The dark.
So this
your
would
dark
be really
papers,
cool.
Your dark colors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and we could even use this blue that I forget about, because remember we used this on one. This. See that?
Yeah.
That looks so good. Yeah, that is a good color combo there. Okay, this must dry. But no worries, because guess what? We have more plates.
No worries, Jenny. Thanks for hanging. You got 32 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot of time.
Eddie was very impressed what you did with 10 minutes the other day.
Yeah. I'm going to have to...
Just the time to peel?
I just have to make sure I've got an interesting layer on there.
You know, the black paint is not necessarily. Kind of like...
Well, it's kind of motley. It's really kind of interesting. But see,
it doesn't have any color, like, It's cool when you have, like, kind of multiple colors showing through. When it's all, like, a solid color of any sort, it's not that interesting.
No, it really isn't. But see, it's kind of clogging up there and there.
Yeah.
That's all right. I think I'm making.
Hey, you might have a very the other side of it could be the most interesting ever. You know, the first roll.
Oh, yeah. It's not.
You don't
usually,
remember,
but could be.
Could be.
Could be. All right, let's bring in another one of mine. My altered edges. It's chicken in a blender. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I saw that today, Anne. Robert Redford.
Yeah,
That's sad.
I know. Good old Robert. Okay, need to have some.
Like, he was a handsome dude, all, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, all throughout his life, and didn't get weird with his plastic surgery.
I mean, I know that there's a lot of pressure on those people too.
Yeah, but sometimes it's best just, like...
Yeah, to let
Yeah. Just
Of
tap
all.
it.
Okay, so the reason I really like this one, and I'm trying to be very selective about what I choose for my look at my answer. Because you have wider areas here. This isn't low, thin, and spindly.
Yeah, this one has also been thoroughly altered. And is also a Darcy stencil. This one is snaky swirl style. There's two different style. One, style two. I can't remember which one this is, but it is snaky swirl.
It's called what?
Snaky swirl, I believe.
Ah.
Snaky swirls. No, Pete has cut it. Yep, see.
And I've cut.
Links are over there in the chat.
I've cut more than one of these.
You have. That is, there have been versions of this.
Versions of this.
She's also a big fan of this one.
Yeah, I am. And I really, and I think, I don't know, did the other get glued down somehow or other?
Maybe.
I don't remember what happened to it. All right, I have to look through my prints again because I really do. Oh, here, this might be a good one.
I'll look that right off the top.
That's a possibility. I would really like that one. I have definitely, okay, there's going to be a lot of it showing through because of the wideness of the,
right.
Okay, this might be a better one.
What's getting masked?
Yes. Now this might be good too. Because, if you've got an overall kind of thing going on here, and depending on what you do. Okay, let's try this.
Okay.
This might be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and keep this back because I think this might be a good next one.
Next one.
I don't know where this came from, but it's not my paper.
I've been saying that a lot lately. Remember,
People send me stuff.
Well, when we sorted all the papers and things, so that got those papers were then integrated into the regular
everything.
piles of things. So that's why that's been coming up more often. Which is it's just funny when she says it. This isn't my paper. I know this.
This isn't my paper. Okay, I'm wrestling the stencils over here. Okay, so now what I'm thinking about here is I'm thinking about these areas are going to, the solid areas are going to be left. So we have to think, okay, so what do we want to put on top of it? Do we want to completely obliterate? Or do we want some of this to kind of show through? Those are the questions that that's what I'm asking myself.
Yeah.
I am thinking of going with a powdery pink.
Do it. Piggy pink.
Piggy pink. And
Piggy powdery pink.
Pinky powdery pink. Pinky, yeah. All right, I have to wrestle with another situation here.
Mo says gold.
Yes and no. All right, I've got this lovely paint that was sent to me by one of you all, and I like it. And the reason I like it is because I don't have to mix it. It's one of Jane Davenport's.
Right. But this is no longer.
Yeah, and you can see how the woman's brilliant.
Or her marketing team is.
Yeah. It's called a matchmaker. Customize your own custom skin colors and bring your art to life.
Now, I do think that they still have paints that are in this, color,
Yeah.
I just don't think that they carry this particular one or, maybe market them like this. If I'm remembering correctly. Y'all let me know in the chat, because I could have that totally wrong. I don't follow the Jane Davenport brand that heavily.
Yeah, me either. And I'm gonna have to. It's stiff, and I I hesitate adding any of the other, loosener.
Thanks, Greg.
Loosening product here because
Hey, I will tell you another one. Catherine Poole. Those folks, spot on marketing. Love their the little cards and things. I mean, well done.
Info.
Love the info. Website's very nice. They, it's well done. Well done.
I want to get plenty out here. I don't like to have to reapply paint. It makes me a little on the irritated side of things. All right, good job.
It is a lovely color though, and that's a hard color to make. By the way,
it requires some finesse, and I'm kind
just
of
watch her try to make salmon and such. There's videos.
I can get you there.
There's a video,
but it's going to take a little. You have to just understand at the outset, our journey is not going to be zip zip.
Right.
It's going to be plod plod. Just saying.
Just saying. We like to be real and
don't want your expectations to
proper. We like to set them properly.
And I always have this problem of what I'm going to do with my brayer that's still in my hand.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And this is kind of tricky.
It was the salmon. Yes, there was. There were
feelings.
feelings.
I'll still harping on that one.
Well, it's just one that because you got real fired up about it.
I did.
And then you actually made a few passes at the salmon. And it was
mm-hmm.
I think you won in the end, Patricia. You did.
I'm glad you all enjoyed my discomfort.
Well, it wasn't that we enjoyed it. It was just that it was just very well known. It was not avoidable.
Okay, so I've got this down over here, and I need to move on it. And I don't know why I did that, but I want this one. This is my main one. I don't know if this one over here is going to be anything. This is just going to be another layer. Okay, I'm bringing this dude back and running some pink over it because I really...
Yeah, it needs a little pink.
Well,
or peach.
Needed a little less of that black stuff.
Yeah, the shimmery business.
Yeah, because it's still shimmering through there.
I think that's lovely.
It really is quite nice.
That did help.
It did. All right, let's see what happens here. It comes nicely off the plate.
Ooh. Well done. And good call.
Okay, so we still have something on the plate here. We're going to grab this. And this is quite lovely paint. I don't know what the price is on it, but quality-wise, it's excellent. And this is the paint. Didn't Xandra introduce this to us? Isn't that where I got my first?
I think so. Yeah, and we got a little bottle of it too. Some folks sent it to us. But again, I don't know that those are available anymore, so. That looks cool. That's got 3 different ones on it now. Because it's got Desert Cracks, Geotiling, and now Snaky Swirl.
Yes, I think those are all lovely. Now we just need to get this up off of here.
Oh, Cheryl says you were making some magic today. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl. We are feeling very on today. It was really off. The other day I just was like, And you know, if I had somebody else to take my place, I would have called in sick, but I wasn't even sick. I was just kind of, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's just do something weird and different here. All right, let's take this stuff here, which is, we don't know. It says wash out. Got a little bit of everything.
Unknown. It's a mix of lots of different things.
Mystery paint.
We could even tell you what it started out as, but that would still not necessarily.
Van Dyke Brown.
Okay.
I think you can
There's
see
still
that.
some.
There's some there.
Yeah.
That. It's a very, very lovely, transparent, yet cool, you know,
This business.
marky business.
Crazing. We call this.
Crazing.
Everybody calls it that, but we like to call it crazy.
I'm trying to scoot the lumpy stuff to the edge.
If you keep moving it like this, it does, like, it eventually dries or pools differently, I guess is really the best way to describe. See how it pulls in, and it smells terrible. I'll tell you that.
It smells.
Caught a whiff of that.
Smells terrible.
Pew. Pew pew.
Okay, I'm avoiding the big the lakes of material up here.
Yeah.
And
it's like a snow drift.
Yeah.
Paint drift.
Because I'm going to re-employ it here in a moment. These are all very professional
Terminology. Oh, tips. Yes, that too. PM Artist Studio.
Look at that.
Look at that, y'all.
Movement and
splashiness,
and I love it so much. Okay, now we're going.
I'm just happy y'all can't smell it.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Grace said it looks like that Worcestershire your dad put under the sink. That was good.
That tickles me that y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to get a new, because it's so wonderful. I want to capture this wonderfulness of the...
Bye, Devin. Thanks for hanging.
Mystery paint. But we do know how it started out.
Yeah. It has an origin story.
It's an origin story. But now look at this.
Yes. And then that'll be really cool later on. And then...
Yes.
Like, even if you layered up this type of technique, it's very cool.
Very, very cool. I mean, even out... Pardon me. Can you see out here in the very kind of solid areas?
How it does this little puckery business. And, you know, it collects around those areas where the paint, that other paint is left over. You see that now.
You can see it there. You can really honestly see it there. Okay, let's get some
oh, Bo says mappy.
Mappy. Oh, well, and you know that
Fran would love them.
I love my Mappy. I know. That damn Fran. And I saw her chickens.
Fran has chickens?
Well, they're not chickens, they're birds.
Oh!
Birds! You know, those?
Yeah, hairy violets. Yes.
Love those so much. Okay. I have to take a little break here and swirl my coffee around, make sure all the good stuff hasn't ended up at the bottom. Takes me 15 minutes to make coffee.
It really does. Kind of ridiculous.
Okay. That was lovely. I enjoyed that. Okay, now we're going to try something else. I'm going to keep the same stuff, but I'm not going to put quite as much
purple
out here.
I think you should mix in some purple and some of that blue, and then do your white mixy business with it. I love those prints.
The what? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what anything.
When you do the white, the whitewashy outy business.
Oh, yeah.
Along with the
forgetting
purple and the whatever, because
that.
it looks so good.
Oh, yeah, where is my washy out?
I just don't think you can ever do, too much of that. Now, folks at home may disagree, but let us know in the chat.
Okay, airbrush
comment
medium
down below.
added. Okay.
You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Sometimes this is when the best stuff happens, y'all.
It really is. Don't go yet. Get to wipe her nose, and then I come back in on this. Okay, here's a little bit of cerulean with
Oh, this will be very pretty.
airbrush.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Talk about a...
That's a trophy. That ain't a trinket.
Look at that. If I can get all that off around there, it's like a great big aura.
Aura. Look at that.
Hot diggity. That's a good...
Y'all were here the day that was,
Yeah.
produced. Extracted.
Okay, so this is just... It doesn't say I added anything else, so I'm just assuming this is airbrush medium added to cerulean.
Bye, Christy.
Blue in the fluid acrylic.
Now, any particular reason you kind of put it all there in a blob together? Or?
I just wanted it to be dirty.
Okay.
It's certainly that.
This is a very pretty color, though. I like this kind of.
All right, so now I'm going to turn this over so that you can really appreciate the stuff that we're getting around the edges here.
And see, it collects in where the other paint was. It grabs onto that.
We're going to let this dry.
Yeah.
See,
and then
look, see what's happening? It is getting some...
Yeah.
It's getting...
It's crazing a little.
Crazing places. And it'll probably do more of that. I'll try to show that to you before we go. Because a lot of that is going to continue. All right.
Now, wasn't there... Okay, there was... Something you might pull over there?
Well, I'm kind of reluctant to pull it because that's still cool.
Okay.
And that's definitely not ready. But even that first one that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one might. Okay, let's pull this one. Then we'll have a flag anyway.
Oh, Bobby said that she had the best time playing around with the mica. Like the micaceous. I think micaceous mean. You gotta fan yourself when you say that. On her jelly plate after you did it.
I'm telling you, that stuff is interesting. Now, I think this is interesting. It looks kind of like a Jersey cow. Not Jersey. What is this? The Dalmatian cows. What are they called?
I don't know. Somebody will let us know. Some of these folks know about that.
Yeah. Okay, now look out there in the areas where, because remember there was a lot of paint.
Yes. I can't believe how much of the kind of Ripley paint business, like how it kept to that. Because sometimes it smushes out.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It does. That's a good point.
Holstein. Carlin. Good job.
Yeah. We always had Jersey. My dad was a big believer in, they were and we had, we didn't sell our milk or anything. It's just for personal consumption. So we just had one cow, but, he had a separator. You know what a separator is? Where you put the milk in and it separates the cream from the milk. And I mean, the cream is just like, it's almost like pudding. So thick. And it was good? Lovely. And he used to make his own eggnog. It was absolutely with that cream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up on unpasteurized
Frisian?
milk. What?
Frisian, Mo says. I don't know. That might be a UK cow.
You don't know about that cow. Okay, I'm going to put a transparent color in the background on this one. And I've already got yellow down, so I don't want to put anything blue because I don't want green. I want it to stay in the, kind of, not necessarily cow colors, but I know this had a place on here, but I don't know, it's lost its spot.
Lost its spot. We got 10 minutes, actually 9.
Okay, this is altered dioxazine, high flow. So it's kind of mushy swishy anyway, but we made it even mushy swishier.
Yeah, it's extra.
With the, because we didn't think we had enough mushy swishy. Whoa, this is smelly.
Here's the thing. If y'all don't want your paints to get stinky, don't put regular water in them. Like, sink water, like you need to put some distilled. Otherwise they get funky.
Yeah, this is pretty funky, but I'm just hanging in there with it because,
Ooh, well done. I think that was a very good choice.
and look at that nice.
Yeah, that deli paper creates that little rippling.
Ripply. Cool looking stuff there. Okay, and the yellow held up. I'm very happy about that. I was a little concerned that was not going to happen. But you never know. Take try.
Mm-hmm. Baddie, Carla says. And very Halloweeny. Proper Halloween, Jenny says. Thank you, Ingrid. Ingrid said, great prints. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that was some good stuff there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and another couple layers on this thing, and it'll be super fab.
Look how
Yeah. It transferred that rippling from the deli.
And the wrinkles.
Yeah. So that's interesting to think about.
Very interesting. Okay, we're going to do a...
Okay, you got 6 minutes to do whatever.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jackson Studio Cadmium Yellow Hue Airbrush added. Because it's a very thick paint. And when I try, I tried to use it. And it's just so thick. It's really hard to squeeze out. Bright yellow.
Very bright.
Now we're going to lose our purple most likely, but
yeah,
that's all right. It's still going to be good because it's going to brown out with the brown, but it's going to be a different brown.
Ow, now, brown cow.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Super
one.
pup. Hey, some purple's still there.
Where I didn't, get it brayered down. Or baroned down. Yeah, okay. Lovely goose turd green.
Yes.
And we've got some nice yellow business going on out here. Let's see if we can pull that up. Most likely not, but
I was going to say
probably
that,
get
Eddie.
some of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's very
That
cool.
is really nice.
Bobby wants to know, is airbrush medium better to use than just a regular matte or gloss medium? It really just depends on what you're wanting.
If you want to loosen it up, it's the best way to go.
And it has a really cool finish to it.
It does. It really honestly does. You just,
yeah.
And I don't know what the price point is on that. I don't know if you can get other, loosey-goosey stuff. Why are you smiling?
It's having a little lovey moment with Eddie.
I think this is absolutely, I think it's stunning. I love this kind of print.
This is it.
Again,
this is why she brayers the way.
Up. This is why I brayer the way I do. I brayer purposefully.
This is the showstopper there at the end. We're just going to call that. Just put it back in there and just, even calling that a win.
Win. Okay. But
there were lots of wins today. There was very cool stuff. You were on par today, Patricia.
All right. Look at this. Okay. So
the stencils are looking fabulous, too.
They are. Look at this. You could take a picture of this and you could actually put this in the shop like this.
Well, if you give it to me, maybe we'll do a special. And it's only going to be available as that.
I think people would be interested in that.
Okay.
And I don't think it would be such an imposition to do. I really wanted to use it, but we'll just use something else here.
Well, it's time. It's time.
Okay, so here's another one.
Did you not hear me? It is time.
I heard you, but I like to leave something on the plate.
Oh, okay. That's what you're doing?
I'm leaving.
Okay. I didn't... You were just like, I'm just going to continue.
Because that's what I did last time, with the one that I had trouble peeling it off.
Yeah.
I really like this stencil a lot.
Darcy says she supports this idea. Okay. Ingrid will be in the shop soon, as you see it there.
Oh, they're interested in it.
Yes. I mean, it's been a popular one anyway. But I think if the special would be very special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Very cool. All right.
I'm admiring those.
These are all mine. Just stop it. Just stop it.
Givre German beads there.
These?
White.
This?
No, yeah, those.
This is mine. Look at how tiny it is. You know it's mine. You made it for me.
I made it for me to wear lower on my wrist.
No way.
She just makes this stuff up as she
I
goes
don't.
along, y'all.
Some things I'm right about.
My bracelet.
Anyway.
Love you.
Like a
Long haul.
Bye, guys.